Welcome everyone, my name is Cricket from Cricket's Decor. Today we are making a candy cane elf kind of door hanger with this Dollar Tree candy cane frame. And I'm going to use some chunky yarn and a little elf from the Dollar Tree. And we're just gonna cut the little tags off here. And get our hot glue gun going. I'm just using some white and red yarn, chunky yarn. So we're going to start off just wrapping this around the bottom. And gluing it to the frame. Now I'm using little tiny hot glue gun here with, I'm using it on low temp. I'm just going to hold that down for a second. And then we'll do on this side, just right on the frame. Just hold it down for a second. Let's put a little more glue on this side. Okay, and then we're just going to start wrapping it around. And you want to make sure that it stays really close to like the last one here. And you're just going to keep going and fill up the whole entire frame. Okay, so I finished the whole frame. Now we're just going to get to the end here and do pretty much the same thing. We're just going to glue it onto the frame. And then kind of fold it over and try and cover up that opening there. So we're kind of going to go back and forth. And then one more time. Maybe twice. Let's see. Yeah, one more. I'm going to cut it off and maybe kind of tuck it in there. Put a little more glue here. And then we'll just trim this up. And there we go. So you got the ends covered here. Okay, so now we're going to take some red yarn, and there's several different ways that you can make this, but this is just the one that I chose to do. So we'll start on the back of the frame here and just kind of glue the red down to get a starting point. More glue. So we're just going to start that. And then you're going to start wrapping this around. Like you can do 2 lines, you can make them, you can do 1 line, 2, 3, whatever you want, is however thick you want the stripes to be. I think I'm going to go with 3. And then just come down a little. Just kind of eye it. See how far you want your stripes apart. And try and keep these like as close together as you can. I mean, you can hot glue them down if you want, but they shouldn't move once you've got them tight around here. Okay, so let's do another. And then we'll go on to the next. I mean, you can measure out how far apart they are, but I'm kind of just eyeing it. I'm using my finger to hold down the yarn in place. I'm trying to stay in the camera. Let me see. I can move this up some. There we go. Okay. So you're just going to keep wrapping it until we get to the end. And I'll finish that and I'll be right back. So I'm at the end, and all I'm going to do is cut it off, turn it over, and glue this to the back. And kind of tuck the end under the string there. Put some glue in there. Keep it secure. I think I'm going to take, because I probably should have covered this right here, but I'm going to take one more little piece of white yarn just to cover that up. Because I'm not really liking that. There we go. All right. So that is what it looks like. This is the back. And this is going to be upside down, which what I'm going to do right now is just take a zip tie to make a hanger. You can use any size zip tie you want. That one's a little big. Let me get another one. Let's see. And I'm just going to run it through the back. Try and find the frame there. And find the next crossbar, wherever that is. Where is it? Probably should have did this before, but there we go. And then you're just gonna that and cut off your, and then tuck your zip tie in there. And there you have your little hanger. So next what we're going to do is attach our little elf. And for that I'm going to use some floral wire. I'm going to cut his little tags off. So I'm just going to poke a couple little holes. Let's see where we want him. Maybe right about there. So I'm going to put a couple floral wires, one like right here, one here, and one here. Get a couple of those. Probably 3, or maybe we'll cut this one in half. And I'm literally just going to pin it through. You can make holes with your scissors or whatever, but it should go right through the cloth. And I'm just going to stick it through. And you won't even be able to see it. And then I'm going to twist it off in the back, cut it off, and then tuck it under the yarn. But let's get them all done first. So let's do another one, say right about here. And again, I'm just poking it through the fabric. Sometimes it goes through, sometimes it does not. Oh, there we go. If you need a little help with your scissors or whatever, that's perfectly fine to do that. Same thing, I'm just going to run it through the frame. Twist it in the back. I don't even think we'll need another one. Nope, it's pretty good right there. So there you have it. And he's not going to fall off or anything, but I think I am going to do one more right here, down at the bottom. Yeah, let's just make sure he's extra secure on there. And I have seen other people use popsicle sticks in the back, like glue a popsicle stick to the frame and then glue him to the popsicle stick. So that's another option you can do as well. All right, yeah, that's a little bit more secure there. All right, so let's cut this off. Make sure I got that around the frame. And you want to try and make sure that you got the floral wire around the frame. There you go. Any of the crossbars or whatever. Otherwise, the wire will just slip through, but we don't want that. All right, so now we're just going to cut these off. And leave a little bit of room at the end so we can tuck it in. That one's on there. Okay, good. Just want to make sure that I got a crossbar. Otherwise, you'll be able to pull the wire right out, and we don't want that. And then we're just going to take our floral wire and tuck it in. We're going to bend it over some and just stick it underneath the yarn there, so it makes it all nice and pretty. You don't want any of those sharp edges sticking out and poking anybody. And there we go. So now he's on there, and you can put like a little sign in his hand or whatever you want to do. That would be really cute. So right now we're going to make a little bow to put at the top here. So let's get out the easy bow maker, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of tails to the bow. Let's see what we got. We want to do something fun and so I'm going to start with this 2.5 inch ribbon. I'm going to dovetail my ends. Let's see. I think I'm going to do about an 8-inch tail. So you're going to put it down in your easy bow maker and you're going to twist it so that the wrong side is up. And then you're going to, I think I'm going to do probably about 5.5 to 6 inch loops. And put it down and then twist again. Another 8-inch tail. Dovetail the ends. And let's go in with this one. Again, we're going to dovetail the ends. Same thing, probably same thing, 8-inch tail. Twist it. And I'm going to make the loops probably a little bit smaller on this. No, I'm going to keep them the same. And we're just going to move them up so you can see both. Another 8-inch tail, dovetail. We're going to dovetail the end again. And then I'm going to go in with a 1.5 inch. Let's go with this one. And dovetail the ends again. And you don't have to dovetail them. You can angle cut them, whatever you prefer. Gonna twist, put it down. And then with these, I'm going to go a little bit smaller with the loops. About, let's say, 5 inches. And then another tail. And then we're going to put one last ribbon on the top. I don't even know where I got this ribbon from. It's so old. I just found it in my stash. I'm not even sure I want to use it. But well, this will be a good example to show you how to do a bow with directional ribbon on it. Okay, so we're going to start down here. And you're going to twist. This, you can make the tail a little bit shorter for the top. And then we're going to make probably about a 4-inch loop with this. And you're going to twist it and put it down. Now, if you look and see, my words are upside down. So what I'm going to do is pick it back up and just twist it again. So now my words are facing the right way. It doesn't matter which way you twist it, really. There we go. And a little 4-inch, another 4-inch loop. And the tail. And then we'll be done with that bow. Another dovetail there, and that is it. And then we're going to take our zip tie and pipe cleaner. You're going to put the pipe cleaner right underneath all your tails. Well, I usually just lay it down here next to the, and then take the zip tie and go underneath everything. Your pipe cleaner and all your ribbon. Tighten it up some. Let's move our little tails and everything. Get it all pulled down, and then we're just going to lift this up. Make sure you get that pipe cleaner. There. Make sure all your loops are how you want them. And your tails. And you're going to tighten that up and cut off the excess. And then we're going to attach it to our to the top of our candy cane here. So I fixed all my tails and stuff. How cute is that? And again, I'm just going to feed it through. And you can kind of use your fingers and feel around in there where the crossbars are. Try and hit one of those. going to twist it off in the back, just like we did with the floral wire. Twist it. We're going to cut off the excess and tuck it under. And it's a very simple DIY project, and it turns out so stinking cute. Look how cute that is. And there you go. And like I said, you can add more stuff to it if you want. If you want to put a little sign in his hands or little ornaments, whatever you choose to do. But he is done. And thank you guys for watching. And if you'd like and want to see more DIYs and tutorials, like and subscribe, and leave me a comment if you have any questions or anything at all. Thanks, guys.